Intelligence is excellent at optimization. It finds efficient paths inside rules that already exist. It improves performance within boundaries that someone else designed. Hunger operates differently. Hunger does not optimize within rules. It questions whether the rules are worth following at all. Hunger is not desperation or recklessness. It is a sustained internal pressure to change position. It is the willingness to remain uncomfortable longer than others. Intelligent people often look for clarity before acting. They want to understand the system fully before committing. Hunger moves before clarity arrives. This difference matters because wealth systems reward positioning more than precision. They reward who controls access, who absorbs risk, and who persists when feedback is delayed. Intelligence alone does not guarantee any of these. In most systems, the rules are visible. What is not visible is how people actually move within them. Hunger pushes people to learn through exposure rather than theory. Smart people often try to minimize mistakes. They avoid moves that could look irrational or premature. Hunger accepts early errors as the price of entry. Wealth does not accumulate through perfect decisions. It accumulates through repeated contact with leverage. Hunger increases contact time. Leverage rarely feels clean or obvious at the start. It often looks unstable, unproven, or socially uncomfortable. Intelligence tends to hesitate here. Hunger tolerates ambiguity. It allows someone to stay in uncertain roles longer. That patience creates asymmetry over time. Many intelligent people prefer environments where feedback is fast. Exams, credentials, and structured careers reward this preference. Wealth systems often delay feedback for years. Hunger survives delayed feedback. It continues without reassurance. This is critical because compounding only reveals itself late. Intelligence often seeks fairness. It expects rewards to match effort or skill. Hunger adapts to unfairness rather than resisting it. Most wealth systems are not fair by design. They are shaped by incentives, scarcity, and power. Hunger aligns with these realities instead of arguing with them. Smart people frequently try to win arguments. Hungry people try to win positions. Positions matter because they determine what flows through you. Money follows flows. It follows traffic, attention, decisions, and dependency. Hunger pushes people closer to these flows. Intelligence can explain why a system works. Hunger asks how to insert itself into that system. The second question produces income. In many cases, hunger looks unimpressive early on. It may involve smaller roles, unclear status, or repetitive effort. Intelligence often waits for something more elegant. Over time, hunger compounds socially. Relationships deepen through consistency. Trust forms through presence rather than brilliance. Wealth is rarely created alone. It emerges from networks that coordinate over time. Hunger keeps people inside these networks long enough to matter. Intelligence tends to value independence. Hunger values proximity. Proximity is where opportunities are noticed first. Smart people often overestimate how much the system notices competence. Hunger assumes the system notices behavior. That assumption is usually correct. Behavior reveals priorities. It signals commitment more clearly than credentials. Hunger expresses itself through visible action. Many high performers remain trapped because they optimize roles instead of escaping them. Hunger seeks exits, not promotions. Exits are where leverage lives. Promotions improve income linearly. Ownership and control change income structurally. Hunger aims for structural change. Intelligence can design perfect plans. Hunger survives imperfect execution. Execution is what wealth systems respond to. Hunger is also selective. It does not chase every opportunity. It commits deeply to a small number of paths and absorbs friction. This depth creates learning that cannot be taught. It produces intuition shaped by real consequences. Intelligence alone cannot simulate this. Smart people often want certainty before scaling. Hunger scales before certainty and corrects later. This timing difference compounds quickly. Risk is unavoidable in wealth systems. Hunger prices risk as a tool rather than a threat. Intelligence often treats risk as a flaw. Over time, hunger reshapes identity. It changes how someone relates to failure, status, and time. These shifts alter decision-making permanently. Intelligence remains valuable. It sharpens judgment and reduces waste. But without hunger, it stays trapped inside safe boundaries. The market does not reward who understands the system best. It rewards who adapts to it fastest. Hunger accelerates adaptation. This is why many intelligent people stall at comfortable plateaus. Their optimization works too well. Hunger disrupts comfort by design. Wealth is not a test of intellect. It is a test of tolerance. Tolerance for uncertainty, delay, and social friction. Those who pass this test are not always the smartest. They are the most persistent under pressure. Hunger sustains that persistence. In the long run, intelligence refines outcomes. Hunger determines whether outcomes appear at all. Without hunger, nothing moves. This is why hunger beats intelligence in every wealth system. Not because intelligence is weak, but because hunger changes where intelligence is applied. Want to see the hidden rules shaping money, power, and human behavior? Subscribe to Unseen Forces.